Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We are live once again. CueSports International Expo here in Las Vegas, Nevada. My name is Grant. We get a little bit of the juniors in action. Some junior 9-ball coming your way. We've had it all on the stream. We've had the ladies, we've had singles, we've had teams. Now, time for the juniors. The future of pool right here, y'all. Nice little fist bump, lagging for break. And I really hope everybody will help me out and share the heck out of this stream for these two young players. It is an offset race. Hank having to go to 6. Colin going to 2. We are set, locked, loaded, ready to go.
So, can I talk to you?
Give me 1 second, everybody. Sorry, everybody. I almost took the rest of the night off. Not so much. So you have to give me a quick minute because we're going to have another juniors match coming up on the other table. So I just want to get that one going. That way I can put it on the split screen for these junior players. Unfortunately, I won't know the names of the other players. And this is a USAPL match on the other side, so I don't even know what the race is. On the second table, or sorry, the first table, so it'll be on the left hand. Just give me 1 quick second here, everybody. I promise you I'll be right back with you. Just want to get that going for this other match. So as soon as they are ready, I will put it up on the split screen. And now I've forgot who is shooting where and who's who on the right-hand table here. I forgot who Hank was and who Colin was. Nice thin in on the 3. Gets good position on the 5 to the right side. Nice little draw shot here off the 5 to get to 6. So for those new to 9-ball, it is what's known as a rotation game. You play it from the lowest numbered ball on the table straight through to the 9-ball. Not quite enough draw on that, but I believe this is Hank at the table. Oh, maybe it's not juniors on that left table. Okay. This is 8-ball singles gold. And we will have Tony and Tyler doing battle. 8-ball singles gold, USAPL. And just give me one more second here, guys. I apologize. I'm going to mute the mic and find out who's who. Alrighty, guys, I am back with you. Somebody help me out. Hopefully on the stream who recognizes one of these young juniors. I didn't get to see who won that first game. Was it the same player at the table that is shooting now? I've got my work cut out for me on this stream. Hold on one second again, guys, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Alrighty, we are back. What's going on? John Duncan hanging out on the BCA Pool League page. Yeah, with a 6-2, Joseph, it's going to be a tight race. But did anybody see it was the one wearing a watch, unless they are both wearing a watch. Okay. So I believe Hank is up in the score, 1-0. Working on run out number 2 here. Gets good on the 3, nice straight. Maybe a touch of inside, some right hand spin. Follow straight up for the 4 ball. Well done there. So again, I got my work cut out for me because I've got to watch the left side as well. Tony from Tennessee, Tyler from Florida. They have a race of 65 to 47. So I am going to put that in here, 65 to 47. And it's Tyler at the table now on the left. Scoring is a little bit different with the USAPL. Very nice cut there by Hank. Tries to hold the cue ball, and he does. 8 ball top left-hand corner. Nice draw off that left side rail, a little bit of spin here. Left hand, come across just like this. Perfection. Hank looking to take a 2-0 lead, which is what you need to do when you got to go 6-2. Can't have a hiccup. Oh, sorry. I guess I should put the split screen over there. My apologies, everybody. Little bit of juniors action on the right screen. We have USAPL 8-ball singles on the left-hand screen. Oh, great break. I can see why this young fella had taken first place. And that is correct, Tim. Thank you very much. USAPL scoring much different in 8-ball than I think what most would be acclimated to. But I am quickly becoming a big fan. Tries to play safe utilizing the 2-ball. He does get there. The 2-9. So Colin up at the table now. And I think, yeah, 2-rail kick in behind. Corrects it with some right hand, but a little bit too much. Yeah, Joseph, it is definitely a little bit different from, I think, what most are used to. And this is Tony at the table. He's going to have to race to 47. And on the right-hand table, it is Hank getting the job done so far. 5-ball a bit of an issue, but look at this shot. Does he get there on the cut on the 5-ball? Thin window to get to the 6. May have to go underneath the 9-ball. Some right-hand spin on the cue ball. Tag the rail on the far right. Just out enough to make the 6. Look at this. I'll tell you what, this youngin' can play. See if he wants to do the 6 in the side, stick around for the 7 to the top right, roll up for the 8. He does indeed. I'm glad I didn't come up against this junior player. What's going on, James? Tuning in, Lincoln City, Nebraska. Oh, Lincoln City, Oregon, I should say. My apologies. Good stand up by young Hank there. Didn't quite feel comfortable. And look at this, to take a 3-0 lead. Young Hank getting done what needs to be done. That will bring young Colin to the table for the rack. Joseph says hasn't played in years, so I don't know what my Fargo even is now. You could look it up. And guys, if you'll do me a favor, smash that share button. Let's give these juniors a little bit of love. They certainly deserve it. Let's make them superstars. If you're tuning in on Facebook, both on CueSports Live as well as the BCA Pool League, down on the left-hand side, let's share it up. If you're tuned in on YouTube, hit the like button. That pushes us up in priority. And on the left-hand table here, Tyler looking to make the kick on the 8. That would be for a 14-6 in favor of Tyler. Colin with not an easy start on the 1. Tries to play the safe, sticks it up into a somewhat safe zone. Don't know whether young Hank can thin that 1 into that right side pocket. He'd have to shave the shine off the ball. And so he does. Wow. And we'll see if he plays the carom here. Cue ball off the 2 into the 4, take in the 7. Left-hand table. Tony at work with the 8 ball. Indeed he does. Tony taking the win, 14-7 over Tyler. So the race that they are going to as far as points posted on the right side of the scoreboard, 65-47. And it's actually the reverse. Tony's got to go to 47, so it's got to be the other way, 47-65. 4 ball not cooperating. 4 and the 7 there for, excuse me, for young Colin. Nice in double combination there from Hank. And she's a distance to travel. Some draw with right hand. I'll tell you what, I am impressed with this young fella's stroke. Smooth as butter. See how he hits this 5 ball. Wow. I'll tell you what, smooth as silk for young Hank here. Now I need to know ages. I need to know how young this Mr. Hank is, taking 4 games in a row, race 6-2. It is a race to 2. Hank is playing strong, man. I'll tell you what. I wouldn't want to run up against him in a 9-ball match. Can I show the scoreboard for the juniors too? Is it not on the split screen? It is not. My apologies, everybody. Give me 1 second here. Let me get a few things reworked. It's because I had a team match up on here prior. So give me a minute. Let me just rework my screen. "14 years old, young Hank." We just had Brian Seawick go and check for me. I appreciate that, Brian. Here we go, guys. There it is, the quick little rework, live and in action. All right, Colin looking to do some damage. A little tough off that top rail. 8-ball sticking its nose in. I'm not sure, Sean, if this is semifinals. They just kind of threw these in real quick, and unfortunately, I did not get my normal prep time to figure out all the information that I needed. "14-year-old pool shark for sure." And looks like we're going to finish up another game here, potentially, on that left-hand table. What's whose last name? Colin? Oh, Hank, right here. Just a little shy of shape on that 8-ball. Might have to play this off to 14 if he can. Meanwhile, on the right side, Hank getting himself on the hill. In a 6-0 race on the left-hand table. Playing it, I think, off the 14. Just a little off and outside. However, kind of got away with it a little bit. Didn't leave Tony much. Juniors match. Losers 13-16. There we go. Joseph, yeah, I remember when I was 14, I was nowhere near that level. I think that young 14-year-old's above my level now, and I'm 48. I think if I came up against him in a tournament, I'd just walk over, shake his hand, thanks for showing up. Playing some phenomenal pool. Good little safety there by Tony. Tyler gonna have to work this out. Looking at the kick, I like what Tyler's looking at here. I don't know if it goes into that side pocket. I guess if he called it there, I guess it must. I might be looking at that 8-ball to the top left-hand corner. Winner faces Nico Conkle from North Carolina. Be a very entertaining match for certain. Although for myself, I've been going since early this morning. So this just may well be the final stream of the evening for myself. These long streams are really what's getting me. Talking for 4.5 hours straight earlier today. Yesterday was a 5.5 hour and a 3.5 hour. And the voice is getting a little rough. Tony Workman working this table. 9 ball still could be an issue unless he tries to thin that into that left side. I don't know if I'd recommend that. Not a very big pocket. That 9 ball certainly lower down the rail than what it looks like on camera. And of course, I've got a commentator's curse him. So I'll take the blame on that, Tony. My fault. Tyler with wide open 7 ball, or wide open 8 ball to add to the lead. This would be a 14-4. Just like that. Now, did we have a game finish over on the right-hand table? I don't think we did. So young Colin here with the bank. Maybe the love kiss off the 5 ball. Absolutely, he got it. Good call on the bank. Makes it a very big pocket with that 5 ball sitting down there. Forward with left on the 4 ball. Gonna have to put a stroke on this. And I think he forgot to adjust for that left-hand spin. Sent it right into the rail. That will bring young Hank to the table with a chance to close escrow. Oh, wow, nice power, force the angle. Get onto that 6 ball. Wow, I'll tell you. This young fella has a future ahead of him, Mr. Hank does. Let's see if he goes 3 rails, right hand. He does indeed. Look at the shape. I'll tell you what, I'd be dangerous if I had that kind of knowledge at 14. This young fella is dynamite. Look at him go, 6-0. Hank closing escrow on the match. Don't hang your head, Colin. You were up against a tough opponent there. Nothing to hang your head about, that's for certain. But congratulations, Mr. Hank, getting the job done. Phenomenal playing. So we'll go full screen back on over here to Tony and Tyler. Again, this is USAPL 8 ball, scored a little bit differently. And I'll tell you, I've become a very big fan of the structure of how the USAPL structures their matches. It's a little bit confusing when you first hear it. Same as the scoring. 2 rails underneath. Split the window between the 12-9 ball. Did not want to connect with the 14. Yeah, job well done by those junior players. Glad we could have them on. That kind of rounds out, and I'm going to try to get a few more. That kind of rounds out a holistic stream as far as I'm concerned. We've had ladies, we've had men's, we've had singles, we've had teams, we've had juniors. And let's see what Tony can do. Thins it off the horn. Wide open here. A little bit hampered now by the 15. 15 kind of sticks its nose in there. Somewhat hampered with the bridging. Going to play this 7-1 combination, I would think. Nice little pocket weight. Oh, seniors too. Yes, we have. We did indeed. I got a senior sitting beside me and Brian Seawick. No offense, Brian. Of course, I'm a senior myself. Yeah, we're only a couple of years separating. Well done there by Tyler. Looking to close escrow. This would be a really, really big point separating score here for this game. He's got to go to 65, however. Job well done. Double tags the 13 to sit perfect on the 8 ball for a 14-0. Oh no! Oh no! 48 is a senior. I feel like a senior. Right? Because if we want to be right technical, my body feels like it's about 65. I mean, the brain, I'm still a kid. But the body feels like I'm 65. All right, Tony, 14 into that side pocket. There you go. Makes it past those devilish horns. Sitting good on the 13. Could take the 10, could take the 15, could take the 9. It is all shooter's preference from here. Everything has a home. Just needs to keep on playing that position. Multiple options once again. How does the scoring work? So to win the match or win the game, the winner of that game, once you sink the 8 ball, you get 14 points. Your opponent would then get 1 point per ball that they have sunk. So if Tyler would have made the 8 ball, he gets 14. There was 7 balls left on the table, so a 0 score would have been applied to Tony. Nope. This is USAPL. Much different. Yep. You're as young as you feel. Well, in that case, I feel like I'm 65. Or at least my body does anyway. The mind still thinks I'm a teenager. Sometimes I still act like it too. Yeah, that is the problem. That's why we get injured. 15 to 20 more years, then you can say senior. Didn't want to say anything on that 8 ball, just wanted him to make it. So there is 14 points for Tyler, puts him at 35. And I believe, 4 points for Tony, which is 22. Tyler crossing over that halfway mark. Has he covered the spread? Needs 18 to cover the spread, not quite. Some days you feel 18 and some days you feel 80. That's where I'm at. My mind still thinks I'm 16, 17, 18 years old. You remember back in those days, Brian? Hey? Sorry, guys. Brian's sitting beside me, but he's not mic'd up. He's had a few adult beverages, so we're not going to put him on the mic. But Brian and I have known each other for, God, at least 30 years. Yeah. We did. We perhaps went out a few times, partook of a few adult beverages on several occasions back in those days. And of course, it was all centered around pool and billiards and yeah. Yeah, we did. Yeah. Yeah. And you were around when Barry Sawatsky was around, right? Yeah. Yeah. God, that's going back in some time. That race probably about 100 difference in Fargo rating. I would assume so. Yeah. But again, the whole USAPL thing is really new to me. But I'm telling you, the more and more that I see it, the more I really like that structure. Hey, I'm debating if this is going to be the final stream today. I wouldn't mind maybe getting caught up on some sleep. We're sitting 9 o'clock here in the evening, local time here in Vegas, obviously broadcasting out of the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino, Las Vegas, Nevada. Still got a few days to go till end of day Saturday, and then we get to tear out, pack everything up, tear out the booth at Jam Up, pack all that up. Yeah, isn't that the truth, eh, Joseph? Mine says you can do anything you want, but then your body says, who you trying to fool? Totally agree. Yeah, very good. Whoever made that comment that said about 100 points Fargo difference. Tyler sitting at a 587, and Tony is a 490. But I'll tell you what, Tony shoots pretty sporty for a 490 Fargo. Just a little bit too far, and a little bit, I mean like 1 inch over, and he's perfect. Yep. Yep. I would agree. And I apologize. This match being the USAPL should have been streamed on the USAPL players page, but came in after the start of the juniors division, which was a BCA pool league page stream. So I do apologize for that, but I don't want to stop the stream just to change pages. Maybe there's cause for the jump here. I like it. He's only got about 1/8 of that 3-ball to get over. I like the thought. Let's see if the execution is there. Pretty dang close. Didn't miss that by much. And gets his point. The reward. So we'll see what Tyler does here. I kind of like starting with the 6, leave me a little better angle on the 2. Take the 2, that sets me on the 7. Then the 3, the 5, the 8. And I take a 14-5 at that score. Which is what Tyler needs to do in the race of a 65 to 47. Let's see if he reads this table the same way I do. I think 6-ball is the shot. Nice little hit and stick there. He's fairly straight on it. Then on to the 2. I try to get rid of the table in sections. I do either the top or the bottom half first. Looks like he's going to play forward here. Gets a little bit of the gentleman's roll there. Had to wipe its feet on the way by, but 6-ball found its way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He gives the old thumbs up. Good job, my friend. At least he's having fun with it. That's the important part. Now it'll be interesting. Does the 7 pass the 3 top right-hand corner? Can he make it? 7-3 combo is also an option for sure. Oh, is it? I guess it is the 7-3 combo. Nope. Brian was lying. That's all right. That's all right. We'll forgive him this time. We'll forgive him this time, but if you do that again, you're fired, all right? 2-ball it is. Yeah, right. Too many adult beverages. Gonna have to put a decent stroke on this ball with some right-hand spin off that side rail before the side pocket. Needs to get going, just not behind the 9. Give it a love. He got the opposite of the jelly roll. Yeah. Well, and I think that's kind of why I said at the beginning of the rack, right? When you shoot the 6, then take the 2, and just play the table in sections, right? Top half, bottom half, and that way you don't find yourself in these positions where you got to travel full table. Not very often, anyway. Calling it in the top left-hand corner. Is he going 3 rails around, or 2 rails around? Off the side rail, off that right rail, cut that 3 in. 1, 2, what a hit. Really, really good hit there. Unfortunately, does leave Tony to come back to work. 9-ball into the bottom left. Nice little follow through. 12-ball bottom right-hand corner, 8 into either the side or the top left, depending on his angles. Just like this. Might have got a little bit straight here, which is okay. Just float the 12. Doesn't have to do a whole lot. He's going to take the 8 to the left side pocket. And he does. 14-6 in favor of Tony. So with a 65 score line, if he was to get, he needs to win twice. Where's Tony at? Oh, Tony's on the hill. Tony just needs the win. Tyler's got to go for 2 here. Tyler will be looking for the run out here to keep Tony at bay. Did I hear a ball drop? 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 1 low ball. Down and out. Low ball looking not terrible. Not terrible at all, to be honest. I think the 7 goes past into the bottom right. The 3 goes past into the bottom right. 2 and 6 down to the bottom left. If he gets the right window between the 13, 15, that 1 will go to the top left-hand corner. 4 obviously goes there. And of course, in taking the high ball, you then have to worry about the 9 ball on top of the 8 ball. So I tend to think low ball's the option here. Oh no. Puts himself in jail right away. I don't know if he can even make this one. He is calling the side pocket. This is going to have to be very thin. And you're going to lose the cue ball a little bit here. You're going to be playing off the 13 ball. Sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit, though. Now, I can't tell if that overcut or whether that played just a touch off the 15. Yeah, it did. It glanced the 15 ball. So a huge opportunity for Tony. Just looking for one win. Puts him over the required number. And it's actually a really important game here. So let me think about this. So if Tyler wins 14, 50, 55, yeah. So if Tyler wins, it is Hill-Hill. And in Hill-Hill, somebody only wins when they sink the 8. It's not about ball count at that point. You have to win by making the 8 ball. So an important game for both players here. Tony just looking to close escrow on this match, not have to go Hill-Hill. Tyler looking to stay the elimination. Off the rail, behind the 11 ball. Didn't quite get to there, but second place prize, not terrible here. And I'm pretty sure that Tyler can make this 1 ball without scratching. Ooh, she's close. That is close. Let me see if my spy cam can get there. That is what he is staring down the neck of right there. That is just hanging out just over that side pocket, just into the jaws. Looking a little bit tight right there. Especially with the angle of that 1 ball. But you know, the 7 ball 1 bank, that is on. Might have to just squeeze by that 14. Option number 2, chip the right side of the 1 ball, or sorry, left side of the 1 ball. Send the cue ball up and behind the 11 ball. Yeah, you might be able to undercut and throw it in, but it is really, really close for the scratch, even with the throw on that. But not bad, right? Kind of gets not bad position given the shape of where that 9 ball is. Tony looking at this 13 ball. Don't know if he has enough on this to be able to break that 8 out of there. I think the double kiss might be on with where that 8 lies. Plays it good. Oh, that's okay. That's just my internet in here. That's Wi-Fi, that's Wi-Fi, that's Wi-Fi, that's hardwired. Very well done. Tony looking 12 to the side, perhaps. It is a very tight pocket from that angle. You can kind of see what he's looking at here. Kind of a tight pocket there. He's looking down the neck of it. We'll watch it all the way in. Just don't push the 3 over in front of the 9 ball. Just a little to the outside. Yeah, the 9. Well, you know, 9 and the 5 tied up. Now, the positive side for Tyler here is he's got more soldiers on the table. So he's got more opportunity to set himself up to break out the 3. You can also, one bank that 5 out of there into that left side pocket. Where Tony doesn't quite have that option. Well, hello, Joey. So a little bit of work to do for the workmen. And maybe the nerves of the match starting to kind of show and bear its head for both of these players, both Tyler and Tony. They know the importance of this game. Tony just looking for the win to close escrow, where Tyler's got to close this game to keep the match within winnable range. Tuning in for my nightly fix. I love it. Thanks, Joey. It does look completely different between the 2 cameras for sure. Difference of the PTZ is I can get right tight in. So it pan, zoom, and tilt on that camera, where these ones that we're watching now are just fixed. They're in a fixed position camera. Well, here is the chance for Tyler. Break into this 3-9. He must be looking at the bank on the 3 ball. Got himself a little bit funny here. A 5 ball. It does look red on the screen. Which one shows the true color? I would say, well, no, the spy cam puts an extra shade of dark on it. I guess depending on how close we go in. Right, so with the spy cam, here I can show you what happens here. As soon as, well, here, I'll show you real quick. So this is what happens, right? You see that, and then you go up so it adds a little bit of extra color to it. I would say the true color, or truest to the color, is going to be the stationary camera. So it's kind of in between, I guess. True color would be in between these two. But it does have to do a lot also with the room is very dark, and then you've got lights that are hung above the tables. Doesn't want that 5-ball sticking on the side rail. That'll work. He's okay there. He's all right. Just didn't want that 5-ball to be back in the same position. Nice shot there by Tony. And I think he's actually got dead perfect angle to cut that 11 in. Left-hand spin on the cue ball off the left side rail. Come all the way down and break into that 8-9. Yeah, absolutely, Christine. The PTZ is certainly the more expensive camera, obviously. The PTZ camera runs about $2,500. We do actually have 2 of them, but we need a power cord, and we can't seem to find the exact power cord that we need. We used it so much we burnt out the power cord and need a replacement, but just can't seem to find it. So I'm actually going to call the company that manufactures it and say, hey, I need this cord. You can get me one? How so? Huh? Well, yeah, when we get back, I'll send you it. I'll show you. It's just a single plug, the round nose. Yeah. I'll show you the plug-in. I'll just take a picture and show it to you. Sorry, guys, I'm having a side conversation. Brian refuses to put on the mic because he's had a few adult beverages. And he doesn't want to say something he shouldn't, most certainly. Which I don't think you would, but I understand your... I realize that. Just tuning in from playing 8-Ball League. How are you there, James? Oh yeah, things are muddy here now. Okay, so here's what I'm doing if I'm Tyler. I'm going to take that 5-ball and I'm going to leave it in a playable position. So I like to call the side bank, but if you do make it, you got to make sure you've got some kind of shape on the 8-ball. So you've got to put a little mustard on that. And if you do that, just make sure it's enough to go, if you miss, back to the right and back to the left. Leave it on the playable side, because the 9-ball for Tony, not looking good. So that's my mindset for Tyler here. He needs this game. Tony coming close to getting the required points. He has 36, only needs 47. With the 5 he's got on the table, puts him at 41. Yes, that's the way. Now, again, right, kind of went a little bit too far. I want that 5-ball right near a pocket. Right, now smart shot from Tony here. Using the 9-ball, using that positional play, that chess strategy to his advantage. Right, a little bit more on that would have been okay, because you want to make the 9-ball playable here. Hey, good job, James and team, pulling out the win. Yes, now we're talking. Now we're talking, Tyler. But again, just a little bit harder. So maybe hit that a little harder, kind of stun into that with some bottoms. Tony looking to put him in jail behind the 11 ball. So thin right-hand spin, just like that, to perfection. And all Tyler's needing to do here is just get the hit. This would be just like this. Very well done. You're forcing the hand now. Hey? Yep. You are more than welcome. Oh no. Tries a little too much bottom there. Unfortunate little miscue. But advantage here for Tyler. The win is a must here. Pick a spot on the table where you need to be for that 8 ball. That's it. Go have a look. Figure out where you need to be. Right about there. That's the plane. Maybe a foot and a quarter down from where he's at right now. Calm the adrenaline. That'll do. Thin cut on the 8 ball to take it as a 14-5. Puts them hill. For the W, and he does it. 14-5 puts it 55-41 in a race to 47-65. So add 14 to both, they would both be over their required score numbers, and that makes it hill, which would require the winner to win this game by sinking the 8 ball. Yeah, gotta love the good old safety battle. I love those chess battles. And while they're racking, I got to give a shout out to this guy here, Mr. Gord Kerr, longtime supporter of CueSports Live, now starting up his own company, Crystal Palace Cues, Cases, and Accessories. You can find him on Facebook or the website. His email is also up there. Go check him out. Give his Facebook page a like as well. The second ball break. Look at this, dropping like flies. 4 ball run out, 4 low ball. 3 ball it is. Oh yeah, they're all sitting there for Tony. Just hold the nerves. 3-5. Nope, 3-7-5-4-8. Tony only needs 6. Nope, I believe, now again, right, USAPL new for me, but I believe if my memory is correct, when they explained it to me, on Hill you must win by pocketing the 8. Oh, no. No! Tony's got a kick for the win, and he's got to kick off the right rail. Got to kick off the right rail, right-hand spin. It's the only way to get to the 8 ball. You cannot do it from the left side rail. Don't know if I like this shot. Even if he makes it, he's got no shot to the 8. Advantage here for Tyler. You have to hold the nerves. Overstruck that just a touch, but he's okay with this 10 ball being where it is. Doesn't want to overhit this, nor does he want to connect with that 4 ball. Smart shot. Really, really smart shot right there. Instead of trying to hold and potentially connecting with the 4 ball, draw that out 2 rails, ends up perfect. 13 top left-hand corner. And I'm going all the way uptown here. Follow that 11 all the way for 14. Forward 2 here, 14. Cue ball, right hand spin off the top right side rail, back down for the 15. Nothing to do here, pocket weight. Bottom left hand corner, cue ball just checks that left side rail, sitting pretty for the 8 to the top left hand corner. Taking the walk, calming the nerves. Give it the old B-sure. Oh no. Is he going to get help out of this 15? I don't think so. Tony, golden chance. Golden opportunity for Tony to steal the match. Calm those nerves. 4 ball bottom off the end rail up for the 8 ball. Oh no, 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 no. Don't do that. Oh my goodness. A little flirtatious, but he's perfect. Perfect on the 8 ball for the win. Tony Workman getting the job done. Was a 14-6 win for Tony Workman. 14 puts him at 55, 6 puts him at 61. Tony taking the win. Job well done. And I do believe with that being said, everybody, that is it for this young fella for the evening. I will be back tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Las Vegas time. I do appreciate everybody tuning in today. If you can do me a favor, make sure you've gone onto our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Make sure you've liked and subscribed on those. We would appreciate it. Helps push us past that 50,000. It's been a chore to get to that 50,000. I would appreciate it. On behalf of myself and the rest of the CueSports Live team, we surely appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Have a great night, y'all. Sorry, 10:30 a.m. Have a great night.